What is up, guys? This is Kobe here, and welcome to episode 35 of the Reboot series. It's a new update. I just patched my game, just got in. Game's been up for almost an hour now, and it's late again. So I have plenty of things that I need to do, and I gotta get them done really fast today. Let's start off with Tactical Relay, because this is like the main event. Tactical Relay Season 4. A whole bunch of dialogue over all the rewards you could possibly get. Honestly, I don't have much time to explain it right now. I will maybe explain some things as I go, but we gotta get a move on. Okay, so here is a list for the things that I have to do today. So there are, the job icons that are on each different mission. So for example, this is Pirate, then it goes Warrior, Magician, Archer, Thief, Pirate, Warrior, Magician, Archer. And there's 3 boosters. Boosters give 2x EXP. And yeah, they just give 2x, I said EXP, but 2x points. The objective is to hit 12.5k points for the 20,000 Maple points. If you hit 10k points and you solo No More Lotus or Hard Lotus on 3 different characters, which is why I was gearing up the Dawn Warrior, then you'll be able to get the perfect Tactical Relay Chair version 4. And it looks a little something like this. Now let's hope I remember to put that in the video, because if you don't see it on the screen, then I forgot. But lucky for me, the first mission is a pirate mission. And I'm on a pirate right now, so good stuff, although it's probably more worth it to do the 1k on the pirate instead. But you know what I could do for these 500 mobs? I can start the mission right now, get the extra job bonus, which is, it's 50 points for finishing the mission, and the job bonus, which is an extra 10 points, and then the level bonus at level 250 plus is an extra 50 points. So I get 110 points for finishing this mission on this character. And I will do this mission with my Odium daily, on top of getting my Odium symbol to level 2 today, because it's about that time. I'm about to take my good old 15 minutes just to be able to get this done. And then, what is this? Oh, this is the Tobin Punch King event. I think it only matters so long as you do it weekly, so I don't care about doing it today. We can wait till tomorrow for that. I say Tobin because the NPC should start off with Tobin Hero, right? Yep, Tobin Hero with some big gigantic belt, but we'll worry about that tomorrow, like I said. Time to go through the most evil 15 minutes there is. Not really sure what that E-mob is doing right there, acting like I'm gonna kill it or anything. We're almost done. I just have to hit this thing at the bottom a few more times. So look, there's one more and then we're finally done. First thing I'll do is turn in the Odium daily. And now I'm over 10%. I've been getting like 2% a day, by the way. I don't think I brought that up in my last video, but it's about a bit closer to 2%. And then when I count the Sunday benefits as well, I want to say I get pretty close to about 15% a week. It's around 14 to 15% without even having a grind. So that's pretty nice at 275 actually. We will use these Odium symbols and go after that symbol level, which level 2 Odium will cost me 224.5 mil. So it's gonna be around like 220 for 2, 330 for 3, 440 for 4, so on and so forth. So let's go ahead and pay this fee, and I'm at 120 sack now. I need 2 more symbol levels off of each symbol, or any symbol, until I can do dailies at the 1k Authentic Force area. 1k Authentic Force? 1k mob count. I'm just talking about these maps right here, especially the frog one. But Tactical Relay version 4, let's go ahead and turn this in, get me my 110 points, and we are off to a great start. Next up is getting combo on a warrior. So this is combo in daily boss. So I can do like my Dawn Warrior or my Dark Knight for either one of these. It literally doesn't even matter. But I would probably rather do my Dawn Warrior instead. Now here, I only get an additional 20 points off the level bonus because I'm only 216. It's 30 points at 220 and then 50 points at 250. So the only other character that can get more points is my Dark Knight, because my Dark Knight is past 220. Let's see if I can hit the combo count by doing my choo-choo dailies. Gotta swap this out. That's a dual map. This is yet another dual map with the blue catfish. Okay, I guess I'll just go there. Love this. Check this out. I love this too. It just You go a little bit above the water, and then you just use 6 crossing. And then that's it. It's that simple. And the skill is so strong, it just one-shots regardless. Already finished the combo mission. I will go ahead and log off this character after I finish the catfish mission because I really don't care too much about doing dailies on here today. The only thing that I want done today, because it is late, is just all like the tactical relay stuff and my Bucc dailies, and then that's it. Next mission though was 1k mobs on a mage, but I don't have a mage at that level, and the level bonus is more value than the job bonus, so I'm just gonna have to pick any random level 200 plus character I think I'll be able to have a decent time on. And who would that be? I guess we're here to see together. Unswole, my shade. Oh my god, I'm at the anniversary map. Oh, the CRA expired! I don't even want to be on here anymore. I think I just lost a lot of like Star Force for Legion as well. I think my raid power actually just straight up went down because I locked on this character. Ah, no. Okay. What's stage 6? 1000 mobs again? Wait, it's literally the same mission. Oh my god, bro. What characters do I have? Leaving the anniversary map. It was nice knowing you. Let's see. I got an Arc as a pirate, a mechanic, an Unwool with no gear on it anymore. A cannon shooter. We got plenty of pirates to play around. The Striker is a bit geared. I can just do that character instead. But it doesn't have to be a pirate. It can literally just be any character that's 200 plus that I don't mind playing. It seems like the outlier job for today's missions is just a thief. And this requires me to do Monster Park on a thief. So I need to see what other character I'll be able to play. I think I might have to bench the Unwo now, just because it just doesn't have gear anymore. Oh man, that's so sad. I think my only thief is my Night Lord, actually. Hold on. That's not good. Wait, I have a Phantom. Thank goodness I have a Phantom. Phantom and Night Lord. We'll play the Phantom. I was over here thinking of something different otherwise. Dude, I have such weak-ass characters. We got another character in the anniversary map. This is like one of the Punch King mules, I suppose. Anything in the robbery skill window of theft, I can't even open anything in this event, dude. Just take the bazooka. I need good monsters in like the level 180 level range that I have easy access to. I don't know if I have any easy access to anywhere. We'll try to go to like Critias, but I don't have any Critias stamps. 2.7k stat Phantom seems pretty strong. I need to look at this again though. We definitely want to be using this. I don't care about HS, I just want to kill mobs. Alright, I'll do the deed. I'll walk over to Critias on this character. Go to the 180 level range and yeah, just mess around there. Okay, thank goodness it was Critias at the Phantom Warp, or Pantheon Warp, not Phantom Warp. I don't even know what I'm saying. So we just go over here, and I think I should kill these guys for the stamp. I don't even one-shot. Well, at least they count for the quest, and that's all that matters. There's gonna be a lot of this action going on. A lot of this action. Wrapping it up. That, it wasn't that long. It took a bit, but it still wasn't really like that long. So, not too worried. But this is Mission 3. Mission 3 is done, and I get a special reward, which is 5 15-minute 2x coupons. I get this every single day. That's an hour and 15 minutes for 2x every day, when I barely even have the time to grind right now, so I'm not even sure I'm going to balance this out at all. I thought I was going to do some odds in this episode, but it might start looking different, honestly. Next mission. Collect a rune on an archer. I'll do that on my Wild Hunter. My Mercedes is 5th job, so I'll do the Arcane River monsters on the Mercedes instead. Plus there's some Mercedes changes that I want to test out when I get to it, so wherever my Wild Hunter is, okay, right here. Let's go find that rune. Should be really easy. Want to accept the quest before using the rune, because if I don't accept the quest, there's a good chance that I just will have to wait 15 minutes until I can get the rune, and that's just not something I can afford. It's just like tough luck, considering the game just came back up. I'm going to try to look for a rune and Critias without having to kill too many mobs. I really hope I can find it. But like I said, the game just recently came up. On a regular day, this would be really easy, and I found one already. It would have been easier than that. Next mission, Monster Park on a Thief, and I will be doing my Night Lord. I'll just run through like Stronghold. Another anniversary character. Honestly, it's so nice to like come back to these old characters I haven't touched in so long. And then thinking about all the times I recorded them throughout the series, like this character, and doing the Scrapyard and Dark Orchard weeklies alongside the Mercedes. Do not watch episode 11. Oh my god, the Monster Park option here is so empty. Oh, there's 8 Monster Parks today? That's, yeah, I guess it's like a tactical relay thing. That's really interesting. I completely forgot about that. Alright, thankfully these guys die immediately. No struggle at all. I didn't even accept the mission. The last stage! Holy crap, dude. I was like, wait a second, did I accept anything at all? And I don't think I did. Don't think I did. But I'm so glad I caught that. Holy crap, that's very powerful. Next mission, Pirate, Thunderbreaker, 1k mobs. I guess I'll just also do that in Critias. Thunderbreaker is the best bet since I already kind of sort of geared this character to get it up to 150 anyway. So he has like Star Pencilier and stuff. And a little bit of nice stats as well, 2.4. Same exact map as the Phantom, which seems like it has quite a bit of people on here, huh? Also, this IGN over here, Mechanic Buff, looks pretty wild. This looks like something that Copper Sand would use in like one of his videos or something. How funny would it be if that was actually him? I don't think he plays on the live server though. I think he only plays the test server. Alright, let's get started on this button mashy carpal tunnel job. Looking forward to it. I like wasn't paying attention to the game for 3 seconds and then I died. So yeah, this map sucks. No, it doesn't suck, it just don't pay attention for a little bit and then bam, you know, you get the debuff on you and you run for 80% reduced rates for the next 6 minutes or whatever. But that's okay because mission 6 is done. And we're moving on over to mission 7, which will be done on the Dark Knight, which is a daily boss. And you know I do Arcarium every day on it. Oh, Jesus. I forgot they changed this. Holy crap. I'm not going to go over too much of this right now, but I guess I can click on literally every single boss. And you can see for yourself, like, what's all different. It's just 2 pages now. This is like the whole entire first page, and then you scroll down, there's the whole entire second page. Very nice looking actually. It's so good. I really like it a lot. And it's also back in the party list as well, which is very cool. And they've also unified like the rooms that didn't have like easy and normal within the same room. So Magnus and Cygnus, and I think that was it. But anyway, Dom Pendant check as per usual. We go through this process every single day. What? No way! No way! It finally happened! Oh my god. I've been waiting so long. Now I got a 17-star list on the next Star Force event. Oh, bro. Really finally got a Damien on this character. It took me ages, bro, but it finally happened. Now I get to lock it, and I don't care about running this boss every day anymore. I gotta save the runs for the Dumb Warrior instead now. I mean, more dummy fighters would be nice, but it's really not the end of the world. I just wanted to get that one singular one, just so I could push it to 17 stars. Didn't even accept the mission, bro. Didn't even accept the mission. It doesn't even matter. Just went to go kill normal Zakum instead. But this should give me, what, 90 points? Because 50 for clearing, 10 for job bonus, and then 30 for level 220 plus bonus. Which it should show it right here. So I'm at 590 now. So I do the mage mission, which is 3 elite monsters. Oh, Jesus. I don't even know which character I'm going to do this on. And then Arcane for monsters on the Mercedes. So this is 70 plus 80. So that's another 150 points. So I will be put at 740. And that is the minimum amount that you need in order to get 12.5k for the Maple points. You know what? I'm doing Mechanic. Another anniversary bound character. There's been a lot of changes to mech over the past little bit. Can't really say what's changed because I truthfully don't even know. But I think like some of its robots and stuff have much better uptime. Like I believe this skill has complete 100% uptime now. so it's really not too bad at all. So 3 elite mobs, obviously, should definitely be around mobs in level range, so I will be going to that Critias map again. The routine is simple. Spawn elite monster, kill elite monster, change channels. That way, you don't have to completely reset, like, the elites that you killed, basically. Or I mean the mobs that you killed in order to spawn the elite. It'll be a little faster that way, and I just have to do it for 3 times. Or, you can find a Rune of Darkness, which I'm not gonna go through the hassle of finding Rune of Darkness. I could be lucky, get one, and then it's already over, but probably not worth my time. This character is quite weak, so, yeah, not a lot going for me with that, but we'll see how this goes. My goodness, I'm finally done. This was like the worst mission ever. Just spawned some elite champions, and thankfully these work. I remember there was like an event in the past where they didn't work at all, but I think this literally took me almost 20 minutes. Sometimes I question if I even want to bother completing this event for real. I really do. But that's just like the worst mission. But now we're on to the last mission, which is 1000 Arcane River monsters on an Archer, which you will be getting on the Mercedes for. Please tell me this character is Arcane Force. Well, just 1 level in the Hyper is 1.5, so it doesn't even matter. Alright, now for the Arcane mobs. Let me accept this quest. I'm, like, decently strong. And then, what is this? This skill right here doesn't even have a cooldown. Or, I say this skill right here, you just can't see it. I know what I'm talking about, but this skill, the 80 attack, and it has the 10% final damage. This skill doesn't even have a cooldown anymore. But now I need to figure out how I'm going to get my stacks up, get my Ignis Roar stacks. Or maybe I could just use this, and then bam, I'm already at 10 stacks, so it doesn't even matter. And I'm one-shotting with this unicorn. The Mercedes is strong. If only I knew how to play it. I think this 1000 Arcane River monsters will be a breeze. Also, it includes Authentic Force mobs as well, which is really nice, because I don't have to go to Arcane River on my Bucc anymore. Or, I say anymore, but I've never had tactical relay at all. Or just, I don't have to go to Arcane River to do it on my Bucc. I could just stay at Grandis. And then alleviating the height requirement for Elite Tornado, you still have to be in the air, but it doesn't matter, like, how high in the air you are. It only matters as long as you're not on the ground. I just didn't even look and I died. I was just gonna say I finished the event, and then it was freaking Ice Sliding Mage, and that was sitting on that rope for my last 200 mob kills watching me, and now he got to watch me die and lose a map. That's really embarrassing. But I did it. I killed 1000 mobs, and I finished Tactical Relay for the day. Ended off with 740 points. Goddamn. This event took way too long, man. This event takes so long. It's ridiculous. It's actually so insane. I just have to thug it out for 13 more days. What can I say? But anyway, for the daily rewards, since I should probably go ahead and claim them right now. Mission 3, EXP coupons. Hour 15 minutes worth. Mission 6, Extreme Growth Potion. So we'll be throwing that on the Kaiser, of course. So we get a total of 14. The Kaiser is not hitting 200 during this event. 14 is not enough, unless I'm somehow extremely lucky. And then Symbol Selector, which I get 4 authentic symbols from every single day, and coming in with the hopes that it works with Odium, and it does! I love it! I love it so much, it's so good. I can't wait. We get 9 Odium symbols a day now, so at this rate we need, what, 70? Yeah, 70 more symbols. This will take me 8 days. 8 days until level 3 Odium. This is somewhat interesting to me. All 3 of us are Bucks. Charles just using advanced dash. Playing around knowing damn well I can't communicate with any of them. What level is this person? 282, 281, 275. Okay, while this is fun and all, I don't have time to play around anymore. Going to an EVP for my grandest dailies since Tactical Relay is over. All I pretty much have left to do now is dailies on this character, including Montspark Extreme whenever I get around to that, and then Ursus, and then yeah, got a lot left still. Okay, that new day, pretty much day 205. I'm always recording late, so I gotta make sure I kind of like tone it down a little bit for these late recordings. But I need to do Tactical Relay. Just started. First mission is gonna be on the Dawn Warrior, and you know, we do the Mage next, and Archer, Thief, Pirate, so on and so forth. So I'll be doing Monster Park on my Bucc today. Also, I was going to use this yesterday, but I never really got around to doing it, so I'll do it today and for the next few days as well. I'm going to be using this booster. The booster is basically going to just give me 2 times points. So there's what, 2 mages on the board? Okay, so I'll get another 740 points, and then I'm going to get another 740 on top of that. So multiply the number by 2. So because of that, I will probably be somewhere around 2.2k points at the end of today, which will be enough for both the 1k and the 2k reward. The 1k reward is going to be a Mitra 2x EXP box where I pretty much get 2.5 hours of coupons every week for 5 weeks. And then the 2k reward is a 14-day prepared spirit pendant in the form of a 7-day coupon. So with that spirit pendant, I'm going to use it on my Bucc, of course, but I'm going to try to hold out on it until the end of the event, claim it, and then wait till it's about to expire and then use it then. Because haste will be happening after this event. I want to make sure I get it before like all the rewards are gone and stuff like that, and then I'll be able to have time to grind on my Bucc for like a week after haste, or for like a week after haste ends, before the spirit pendant expires. So I'm just kind of cooking stuff up right now. I'm getting way too many EXP coupons, by the way. An hour and 15 minutes a day is quite a bit, so we'll see what I do with that. Also, I'm not going to go into detail about it at the moment because things aren't finalized, but ever since this update, oh my goodness, some real crazy stuff has been happening in KMS. It's got something to do with how they massively messed up the EXP reward in Monster Park Extreme, and then another with Kalos being cleared because there's certain patterns in this boss fight that aren't doing damage, which is making the boss a lot easier than it should have been. But I don't know if this compensation that they're making for all of these errors going on right now will be available for everybody or just the people who were generally affected, because some people lost EXP after doing Monster Park Extreme. It was people that were losing whole levels, like 275, 90%. They would go down to 0%, literally. But again, not too much detail yet at the moment until everything is finalized and we get some info about what the compensation will be and who will be receiving that compensation. But I do hope it's everybody. But because it is like really late, I'll probably just skim through all of the relay missions that I need to do for the day. If anything, I'll try to maybe keep track of how long it's going to take for me to do this, because it's currently 12:56 a.m. for me right now, so I'll keep you guys updated on what time it is after I finish all the missions. Okay, now it's 1:59, so I think it was 12:56 when I did this, so about an hour and 3 minutes to do relay today, which honestly doesn't even feel like that's like that bad. I actually think that's like pretty okay. But see the characters I did today, it was Dawn Warrior, Cannon Shooter, Wild Hunter, Phantom, Bucc, Dark Knight, Adele. Adele and Cannon Shooter, these are both for the mage slots, so I just kind of chose whatever other random level 200 plus that I had. Mercedes for mission 8 and then Night Lord for mission 9. But yeah, that's basically it for the relay for the day. The 1k reward right here, the EXP box, and the 2k reward spirit pendant right here. Definitely gonna save up pretty much all of those to the end of the event. Also, I was talking about compensation earlier before I did like all my relay missions and stuff. Well, yeah, it's already out now. Like, they announced it on the website and it's already in the game. So let's go check that out. I'm basically getting a free level 220 Dawn Warrior today already. Like, it wasn't even planned, it's just happening. Basically here it says, Monster Park Extreme error. They don't really mention the Kalos error, so it's mainly just Monster Park Extreme. So basically, this is it. Level 250 potion, growth potion selector, 40 authentic symbols that work with Odium. That's 49 Odium symbols today. 10 extreme growth potions, 2 EXP nodes, and 2.5 hours of 3x. Great stuff, great stuff. I'm definitely getting my Kaiser to 200. Not to mention, the Sunday Maple announced this 2x portal EXP on top of 5 more of these extreme growth potions. So that's 15 potions off the get-go. So yeah, the Kaiser is pretty much set. I think it should be hitting 200 this weekend at this rate because of all the potions that are being given out. For the 250 potion, I will probably go ahead and put that on my Dark Knights. I could put that on my Dark Knight, and I could hit level 242 on it, because it's only going to give me like 5% of this character, and I don't really care about EXP as much anymore now that I'm 275. Like, it would just be something that I get while I'm grinding. I just don't think it's really worth it to use potions on here anymore. So I guess the only thing I'll claim on here, I have until when? October 13th? Okay, so the end of Tactical Relay pretty much. Not sure where I'll get the 3Xs, but the only thing I'll claim on here for now is... or I could save the 3Xs for haste. So claim this on the last day and use it on meals. So I'll claim the symbols on here for now. The 40 authentic symbols, probably have to type in SA to claim them, do I? Yep. Let me also get today's Tactical Relay daily rewards. And then I'm going to be using these 4 on Odium. Oh, 44. Look at this. That's a lot of Odium symbols. Going to go ahead and accept my dailies now. Pretty much all my kill dailies and stuff. And then once I get all that done, I just do everything else and then I'm done for the day. So Odium is what, 50 now? So it would be 55. Which then gives me 21 more. Okay, so Odium is level 3 in 3 days now. Thanks for the 40 symbols for something that I wasn't even affected by, Nexon. I appreciate it. It is day 206 now. I did not do all my dailies yesterday. It was getting way too late and I just had to get off. It was just getting a little too late. I did do my symbol dailies though. That's basically it. So I missed out on Legion, I missed out on Monster Park, including Extreme, daily bosses, and Ursus. Very unfortunate, but I just need to go to sleep. But I do plan on streaming today. Pretty much just the usual dailies, you know, Tactical Relay and stuff, Bucc dailies. Maybe I might squeeze in a weekly boss to see how I'm feeling when the time comes. Or maybe I might do some things on my Dawn Warrior. But I honestly don't even have like a full plan yet. I'm just gonna play as it goes, and if I want to do more than dailies, then I will. But anyway, before I do stream though, I want to take more advantage of Nexon's little screw up that they had yesterday. So pretty much what happened was, in a bit more detail, Monster Park Extreme was giving extremely bugged EXP. It was either giving players way too much EXP, or they were robbing the players of all the EXP they had at that level. It was one or the other. In some cases, it worked normally, but in other cases, it was just completely random. A total of 57 people got upwards of close to 200% EXP from Monster Park Extreme. We're talking about players who went from 273 to 275. We're even talking about players who went from 278 to 280 from this mess up. And then there were players who were like 275 plus, had like 90% EXP. They ran Monster Park Extreme, and claiming the reward, they went down to 0%. They lost all the EXP they had at that level. It was no telling which person you would have been after all of that. So all that was going on, and Nexon was like, alright, so this is how we're going to handle the situation. We are going to bring the game down for a 2-hour minor patch and see what we can do to fix it. So they fixed everything, but then when it came to addressing what happened to these players who gained and lost EXP, they just said they were going to keep it that way. I think they said they would roll back the EXP for the players who lost them, but the players who gained them, they just got to keep the levels. So this resulted in massive outlash towards the community, or towards Nexon from the community. People were pissed off. They were absolutely furious that the players who got the extra levels got to keep them. So now Nexon is like, dang, we really dealt with this situation in the wrong way. So what they did was they temporarily banned the players who got the extra levels, and then after that they, you know, rolled them back to the EXP they had at that following reset, so the extra levels, you know, they wouldn't have gotten them. So they're like, okay, because we intentionally, or because we dealt with this situation in a way that was not favorable, we're just gonna give everybody free stuff. And that's basically that. And then there's also another bug roaming around, which I'm not sure if they've like hot fixed it yet or anything, but there's level 273s rocking around with Odium symbols because of this. they would roll back the levels, but they wouldn't roll back what you got from those levels, you know, afterwards. It was, all they did was just change the EXP, and that was it. I'm assuming by now those level 273 characters with Odium symbols no longer have the Odium symbols anymore. At least that's what I want to think, but you never know. And then there's a Kalos situation, which isn't really as extreme because, Monster Park, I'm stupid. But with the Kalos situation, this wasn't as severe because there weren't too many people that were affected by it. It was mainly just 2 parties that they mentioned that had cleared Kalos because there were certain patterns in the boss fight that were not doing damage, thus making the boss fight a lot easier. There was a Reboot party that cleared and an Aurora party that cleared. 2 different servers within the game. So the Reboot party that cleared, both parties got their achievement taken away, they got the Eternal Pieces taken away, pretty much acted as if they didn't even clear at all. So I don't know if they fixed Kalos or they temporarily disabled Kalos. I've heard both things, but I'm not really sure what it's like at the moment. I could try to go in and see, but I don't care enough. So what happened was weird too, because the Reboot party apparently, I guess they didn't really know about like the bug and they just kind of intentionally went and cleared it anyway. But there wasn't really much of them trying to like intentionally abuse it, which I feel like is kind of weird because if that wasn't the case, I probably would have left as soon as they saw that something was wrong. But the Aurora party, there was a lot of drama revolving around the Aurora party because they were like cooking up schemes and some sort of like cacao talk about, hey, I hear about this Kalos bug, we're about to take advantage of this and clear the boss. So yeah, I'm not hearing too much about the Reboot party that cleared, but the Aurora party on like Invent and stuff, they've been getting like a lot of shit for clearing Kalos because of just intentionally going in and wanting to abuse the bug to clear. But don't ask me about the situation between both Aurora and Reboot parties in detail. I still don't know too much about how the Reboot party, or if the Reboot party was even getting any sort of backlash at all, but it was just kind of whatever. But alright, let's claim those nice rewards. First things first, I'm going to get on the Kaiser, and I'm going to get the Extreme Gold Potions. I can use a total of 12 of them. And then 5 more tomorrow off the Sunday Maple. This character just might hit level 200 tomorrow. Because I can get 1 more from Relay today, and 1 more from Relay tomorrow. So that's already going to be like really, really nice. So we got 10 plus 15 plus the 2 I have in my storage, which is 17, plus the 2 more, which is 19. Which should be on average enough to get to level 200. Unless I am just severely unlucky. But alright, 12 potions. I am willing to see how this goes. What level will I even hit, I wonder? I'm just going to be like maybe, you know what? 190. Let's hit 190. Bare minimum. That's not that good. That's not good. That's just straight up not good. That's horrifying. That's okay. Okay, that was a good one. That was a good one. I really said 190, bro. I really said 190. And I'm gonna get in what, 7 more? I sat here and I'm like, I'm totally hitting 200 on this character tomorrow. No, I'm not. So that's what, 14 potions used? And I'm 188? This character is horrible. It's like an average of, I want to say, anywhere between 20 and 21. Just to have enough to reach 200, including Scrapyard. So 7 more, actually, I've used 14. So 7 more, I'd probably be just put at 195 or maybe 196. So I can still hit 200 on this character by the end of this week, or end of this episode rather. But down bad, for real. And then we have none other than the man himself with the easiest 220 ever. Still probably gonna throw the gold potion selectors on here, so we're gonna hit 222, because why the hell not? I'm talking about the ones from Tactical Relay, not the ones from here. But yeah, the ones from here, easily taking the 4 potions to hit 220, which is this option right here. So 217, 218, 219, and 220. So now I can just do the Latch Breeze, and then I have 40 symbol selectors, which will automatically get my symbol to level 3. So let me skip this. Just got the symbol, and I really do appreciate these masks too. I lied, I'm dropping them. Can I open 40 with my space? Okay, I can, we're good. I don't have the money to level it up at the moment, so that's just unfortunate. But good call on getting this guy on 220 right away. because for tactical relay, which I think only requires one warrior today anyway, I get the level bonus for both the Dawn Warrior and the Dark Knight. But because it's a mage mission today, regardless, I can just do the mission on one of my Dawn Warriors. What? I could just do one of the mage missions on my Dawn Warrior for that extra level bonus anyway. But yeah, whatever might happen today will probably be like a toss-up between me wanting to do... Oh, I still have to do Punch King? Oh my god. Oh my goodness, dude. I should actually do that today. I want to see how far my Bucc gets, like, at this moment. But aside from dailies, of course, maybe something like, you know, finishing the Dawn Warriors weeklies so I can, get my Fafnir weapon. Maybe even try something like CPAP if I'm... Nah, not CPAP, not yet. I could do CPAP here very soon, though, actually. Definitely within this episode. But let me go ahead and get these EXP nodes on here. I don't even know what skill I want to boost. I don't even know what skill is the best to boost. I think before it used to be Celestial Dance, because you could also boost its duration with it. But, I don't know what you boost anymore. I might just do Rift for now. If this is a mistake later on, then so be it. But I highly doubt putting things in a skill that I should be maxing out anyway is going to be a mistake. Let me see what's left. I think it's just the potions and the 3x. Okay, potion, Dark Knight. This is how the Dark Knight slowly but surely will hit 250. My Dawn Warrior will take advantage of all the growth potion selectors, and then my Dark Knight gets all the magnificent potions. I'm 4% at 241, so let's just go ahead and teleport to 242. If only I could have used potions from throughout Hyper Burning, then I probably wouldn't have too many issues getting this guy to 250, but it'd be like that. We'll just sit here anyway, hit 242. 8 more to go. Alright, so I'm about to go in my full bossing gear. I'm in Meso gear right now, so I want to do full damage gear with my weapon jump on, because we are about to do Punch King. How in the world did my stat jump to 42.3? Oh, is it because of the Odium level? I think it's... I never saw my stat after reaching level 2 Odium. Okay, that has to be it. It's definitely level 2 Odium, plus maybe like a couple Legion characters hit 200 that gives stat? Wild guess. That's honestly what I just think it is. Because it's up by like 240, so it makes perfect sense if I got 200 from Odium and then 40 from a level 200 character. And let me make sure I have all my buffs too. I don't know how much PDR Punch King has, but you know what? I might just rock without an IED potion because it is what it is. Also, let me use this MVP. Alright, World Punch King Season 1. Introduced by Tobin Hare himself, who seems to be just the absolute champion of Punch King. How do I get there? Anyway, how it works is the amount of points you get is transitioned into how many of 3x coupons you can get, or how many Tobin Hare Tim stat buffs you can get. These are literally just weather buffs. They last for 30 minutes. You can use them at any time. And if you do less than 1k, you can only get 1. Also, the limits between these are shared, so you choose one or the other, which I'll obviously be using Tobin Hare. Below 1.2, you get 2. Below 1.4, you get 3. Below 1.5, you get 4, and then at 1.5, you get 5. I am definitely trying to go for 1.4. I want to see if I can do it. Okay, it was the first option on like this thing over here. Also, this is a really familiar soundtrack. I just have no idea where it's from. It kind of sounds like the old PvP room that we had like a decade ago. I'm going to wait until my decents are almost back up, just in case they wipe my buffs, because I think there's a preparation room. Also, here's the ranking board. This ranking board is available, it looks like it's just Reboot players only, and then for people who legit just only get 15k. Not 15k, 1.5k. You do not get put on the rankings unless you do get 1.5k. So for example, there's only one Lara that's done it. Night Lord, I guess it only shows top 10 maybe. So 10 Night Lords, 2 Night Walkers, 10 Dark Knights, probably way more than this though. Dang, only 5 heroes. The least popular class right now in KMS is Ilium, I believe. So I want to see where Ilium is at. Oh wow, there's 8 Iliums. Anyway, that's enough messing around. We are going to go ahead and go in. And yep, my buffs got wiped. So this is the preparation stage. I have 3.5 minutes. This is why I just pop everything. And I'm popping my crit damage buff. I have the whetstones to be able to do so. So I just use all this. Guild skills? Can you use guild skills here? Oh, I'm about to act up if you can. Oh no, they shouldn't have allowed this. Man, now I feel like I have to do a boss right after this or something. Yeah, why not? I might wash up like hard Lotus and hard Damien. We'll see what happens. Alright, it's about that time. It's about that time. We will enter now. Thank you for having me. The goal is 1.4. I don't know when I should use Howling Fist though. Oh geez. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll AB now. Also Maple Warrior, Jesus. I'll do it right now. This is like really weird. Hurry, hurry, apply final damage debuff. Alright, we're on the last stage already. Jesus. Thank goodness for the Howling Fist cast though. 1310? Not too bad, not too bad. I have gotten so much stronger since the last Punch King, it's ridiculous. I mean, granted, it was an anniversary, but wow. Wow. Also, whoa, I'm not using these yet. I threw! I really threw. It's okay. I popped them out at a pretty decent time anyway. I'll repop Maple Warrior 2 and Epic Adventure in like 5 seconds. It's just, I'm like getting really like knocked off because the timer is counting upwards instead of down. It's counting up to 120, which I think is like kind of weird. What skill? Man, I really hope I can hit 1400, bro. I really hope I can hit 1400. I'm doing quite a bit of damage though, but I'm slightly, ever so slightly confident in reaching 1400. 5 seconds to overdrive. Our burst will be here shortly. So Pirate Flag, overdrive. AB soonish. I will use it right now. AB and Ozring. This is it. Please, please let me hit 1.4. Please. Oh, 98, 99. Okay, okay. I was like, dang, I really have to fully buff up just to hit 1.4. This is insane. I gotta do this every week. But that's 4 buffs though. That's 4 buffs. We take those. I do not want to go again. I want to leave. That was a ride. That was definitely a ride. I guess with all these buffs on, let me get a drop coupon. Oh my god, I have no Legion coins. This is bad. It doesn't matter. Let me just go ahead and get like a drop coupon. 30-minute one to be absolutely safe, and then 30-minute attack buff. Bro, my coupons are gone. Played too much Dawn Warrior. This is what happens. Don't have the full burst phase 1, so I'll just go ahead and go in right now. Oh, tactical relay mission. Yes, let me accept this. Solo this boss. Please. Pop my totally ring that I just put on, and then Howling Fist. Alright, this boss is as easy as ever. I think it dies here. Sub 8-minute run still, but felt like it could have been a little bit better. On the other hand, though, I think this might have actually just been my first deathless run of this boss. Even though it's been like maybe 12 runs at this point. Probably way more than 12 runs, actually. Why am I so bad? 247. I know it's supposed to be 249, but I really don't feel like putting HS in that Matrix point slot, bro. Especially when nothing even drops anyway. Like, I really thought I was gonna get a Berserk or something. Okay, waiting for cooldowns, then we run up Damien. What the heck? That was a 10-minute Damien run. I played crazy, and then my one death was from the phase switch. He was literally swapping phases as the sword was on the ground, and I got hit by that sword pile and I died. It was the stupidest death. Oh man, tell you what though, hard Damien. Hardly Damiening for sure. I definitely did not need to buy a 30-minute coupon. I'll probably just do slime, normal slime, and then that will be that. Let's hit this box for nothing. Well, MVP, I guess. Hit a fast one on here. My Fatal Strike proc at the end of Howling Fist. That's like how you want to do it, basically. Okay, if he jumps, I'm dead because I don't want to jump. Okay, I killed him. That's how you use 30 minutes of buffs. You go to Punch King, and then you go to Hard Lotus, and then Hard Damien, and then end it off with normal mode Slime, because Chaos is too hard. Hitting the box for another ring. Okay, maybe not. But hey, that wasn't so bad. I made 1.388 bill off of that. Now I'm at 5.7 bill. But okay, it's time to get to the daily work. You already know what's about to happen. The whole tactical relay and everything else going on. Need to use the booster today. Still have 2 more of these left. And then as you can see, it counts my character over here for the Lotus clear, either normal or hard. So I got my Bucc here, my Darknell will be here later. I don't think my Dawn Warrior will be here this week, but we're working on it. Here's where I can claim the rewards, by the way, for the Punch King. Pretty much just in the Star tab, and I have 4 of these, and of course they're all going towards these buffs, because I'm going to need them for the hard arcane bosses that I want to try to do this week. Oh my goodness, I still have my chair buff. I gotta do one boss maybe today. What boss do I want to do today that I'm probably gonna fail? I don't know. Maybe Will. I don't know if I want to do Lucid yet. Though that's really just like a phase 3 check. I might just do whatever on stream. It's either gonna be a toss-up between Lucid, Will, Dusk, Dunkel, or Hilla. I gotta figure out which one I'm least likely to die out in. Alright, I'll be running hard v Hilla because I didn't know what boss I'd run, and chat did the vote, and then they picked v Hilla. Goodbye, Hilla. Good stuff. Okay, day 207, Sunday Maple. Very glad I cleared Hard Hilla last night, honestly. I haven't even told the Crystal yet. Let me go ahead and show y'all real quick, you know, just so y'all know it's hard, but I don't know if I have to really prove it to y'all. But, I mean, I did it. Might do another boss today. Again, I don't know which one it is, so I just might have to let chat vote again on stream. Something I might fail to. I'm considering Hard Lucid as one of these options as well, by the way, so that's actually like the one that I think I'm most likely to fail at the current moment. Funny enough, compared to like Hard Darknell and, you know, all those other bosses. But I think I have 6 potions on me right now, 6 extreme potions. The one from Tactical Relay, which I don't see in here. Wait, it's right here. I'm like completely blind. I thought I didn't claim yesterday's awards. I had to check my Odium symbol, but I have the Odium XP, so we're still good. Odium levels up to level 3 tomorrow, by the way. So excited, I can't wait. But here are the 5 potions here on top of 2x Portal Day, even though I'm very most likely not even going to grind today, so that doesn't even matter to me. And then Tactical Relay missions. I'm hitting 5k today. I don't even know what's at 5k, but I'm hitting 5k today because I'm using the booster, the last booster for the entire event, and it's a perfect day to use it because there's only one mage block, so I'll just do that on like my Adele or something. It's just Monster Park, and then I get the 250 bonus for the Bucc for the elite monsters, and then the 220 bonus from the Dawn Warrior and the Dark Knight for mission 4 and mission 9. I'm thinking about cubing. I kind of want to cube. I want to go for another 3-line item. I know I said that I should be saving up the Star Force, but I mean, I don't know. There's still at least 4 more items for the time being that I want a 3-line for at least 27. I really do think I'll be able to hit just one item today, make the bosses a tiny bit easier, even though it's actually probably not going to at all, to be honest. I doubt I'll even notice a difference. Okay, so this guy's the unluckiest player in the world when it comes to these potions, so we're just hitting 194. As you can see, we've only gotten one. What the heck? 192? That's not supposed to happen. It must be some sort of bug. Either way, 4 more potions, and then, what is it? I get 1 today from Relay, and then, Korea Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Wow, exactly 4 more. Perfect for this guy to hit 200. That's actually good. So I get to end off the week with my 18th level 200. Not bad. But man, how hard can it be to cube? like I said, there's still 4 more items that I want to do. It is this, 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 and this. And then that's it. Going off of what is probably the least, I would say the black bead mark. The black bead mark, and then the arcane shoulder. Just because, well, less reroll cost. So, like, that's not even that bad. And then the arcane shoulder only has strength, while the shoe and the cape all have all stat. So the cape would be, like, complete last to reroll. 6.8 bill. Plus, so 6.8 bill plus, what, 100? Yeah, about 100 red cubes. So that's like 8 bill. Yep, we're making it 8 bill versus cubing. The goal, as I've stated before, 27 or higher. Meso on the second line, that's weird as heck though. I need to remember the place where I rolled my other 3 lines because that just might be the go-to map. Oh wait, I remember now. It's here. It's here. I really just want to get these 3 lines out of the way. Then I can really fully start saving up for Star Force. I don't know how long it's going to be until another 5-10-15. But I definitely want to attempt 19 Star Arcanes by then. Because by that time, I should have enough for at least 1 replacement for everything. So if something booms, then I'm probably shit out of luck that day. But let's just hope nothing booms. Now between the 4 main stats, which 27 am I going to roll first? I'm going to guess Dexterity. Also, I'm pretty sure I've shown it before, but I am 42.3k. So, like 42,325, if I want to be exact. So, if I do only get 27, which is what I would want anyway, I would definitely need to see what the stat... I really guessed Dex! It's like the easiest stat to roll, dude. But, yeah, I just want to see how much stat I would gain off of 6% strength. My guess is that I'll hit 42.6, maybe. Or maybe, like, high 42.5. Because it's like, at this point, what do I have left after this? Pat mark? Eye patch? I don't even know if I'll care about a pat mark anymore. Like, if I get a pat mark, I'll just wing it to 22 like I tried to do before. I mean, I wasn't even trying to go for 22. I was going to stop at 21. I rolled 27 decks again. And I haven't rolled 27 of anything else. Yeah, I was just trying to go for 21. But, eye accessories just have way too low of a drop rate. Whether it be from CPAP or hard Damien. Just how it is. I'll buy like 300 cubes. I really do hope that's enough. 27 luck. Alright, we're missing instant strength now. Cupid is not the move for me, man. My department will always forever be Star Forcing. That's it. That's just my hometown. You just have to balance out the RNG somehow, I suppose. What the heck is this? Nah, reroll. Man, that could have been 33. It be like that. It really do be like that. Xenon. 30 luck. Still no ints yet. I think I'm already landing on probably like average cubes to land it at this point. So, oh! Okay! I hit it! Damn, I kind of want to gamble with the shoulder now. I have what? Like 95 cubes plus 3 bill? I mean, I likely won't see anything, but it wouldn't hurt to spend. But okay, stat review. Wow, 42.6 barely. So I got about 280 stat off of 6% strength. So with the items I have left to finish, I should be at 43.4 with my Oz ring on. And then with my Chaos ring, I'm at 43.7. So 1 more item, and then I'm at 44k with the Chaos ring. But I really want to start going by stat with an Oz ring, especially as I approach doing Oz again and getting my Ring of Restraint that I so desperately want so bad, even though I'm not doing Oz enough to get it. Okay guys, it's shoulder time. I'll just do the shoulder. I'm not expecting much out of it though. 800k rerolls. What a pain. This is gonna be so painful. And it looks like shoulder has some really ugly lines too. Honestly, I am not prepared for this at all. I'm really not. I just hope I can bring it back to 21 towards like the end of it. Maybe get to the final 100 or so cubes, and then I call it there. Okay, I take that back. Apparently the shoulder average isn't even that bad. Like, apparently. So there might be a chance that I can land 27. I have like the average amount apparently. So bigger chance I hit 27 than I don't. But there's only one way to find out. I also maybe really should consider cutting it short. Oh my god, it's Dex first. Oh my god, nobody's surprised. I should have considered cutting it short because well, what is it? I still want to do some more Dawn Warrior funding. So maybe after this, I'll buy like 200 more reds. And on the last few reds that I have, I'll just go for 2-line. And then keep 2-line. 27 ints. Alright, we've officially rolled 27 of every single stat today. On this shoulder though specifically, we are only missing luck and strength. Which I will probably roll luck first. Or 30% defense. It's looking like I'm definitely gonna have to buy those 200 reds. Best of luck. 458 mil left. Oh jeez. And then there's reroll cost too, which is kind of sad. I think the worst part about Arcanes is that I'm gonna have to go for 30 on these eventually. Like 27 is absolutely fine for now, but there's gonna be a time in the world where this is gonna have to go to 30. Black Wee Mark definitely does not have to go to 30. That thing is stopping at 27 for good. But yeah, some of like the actual best in slot gear like Arcanes, they have to go 30 one day. The Golden Clover Belt is also stopping at 27. And then the Awake Ring that I queued 27 on is I think that might just stay 27 as well. But that's like literally, yeah, no, that's staying 27. I'll have to try to keep for 30 on the Meister Ring. I was gonna say the Slime Ring as well, but the Slime Ring is already 30. That's the ugliest 27 decks I've ever seen. I don't like this. I know I still have a good amount of cubes left, but I'm not too sure about how this will turn out. I think I might have to lose on this one. Maybe. Maybe. Probably. I swear, if I played a Dex class, I'd be 50k stat by now. So apparently the average amount of cubes to roll 2-line is 40. And I want to have a little bit more than the average for when it happens. So when I go below 50 cubes, I'm just going to stop at 2-line strength. 27 luck. Alright, we did it. The shoulder has rolled everything except for strength. And that was 18% all stat as well. Ooh, oh man. Tough luck, man. Tough luck. We're just gonna settle at 21 now. Unless the game pulls a fast one on me and rolls 27 before it rolls 21. Highly unlikely, by the way. Oh, well, that's it. I'm done. Man! We'll get him next time, champ. Time. It is time for hard Lucid. I got all the buffs I need, I think. Oh, I need buff freezers. Oh, jeez. Just now got the quest, by the way. Alright, here it goes. Did I hotkey my bind? I think I might still have rope lift on. We'll do something else. Thinking hard will. Stupid as hell. Man. And I still don't have my drop coupon, bro. Whatever. No book today. No Twilight Mark today. Oh man. Never gonna get Dawn set. I should really maybe queue for drop rate. Really should. Alright, day 208. What a weird night last night. I went into hard Lucid. I'm like, alright, I'm finally trying hard Lucid for the first time, real attempt. And then legit, the immediate moment I went in, bam, I realized I forgot to change my Legion board. There is no way. Like, if I had that thought a second earlier, I wouldn't have had to leave the fight immediately. But hey, it be like that. When it comes to Lucid, I need all the damage sources that I can get. If I did not have that Legion grid, I would not clear phase 3. So I just left. I left, went to Hardwill, had a terrible Hardwill run, but I still cleared. That might have been one of the worst web holds I've had of all time, and I'm not going to show it here either because it's stupid. I think it was like barely a little over 3 minutes. Like it was a little bit enough just to get in my full second burst, and then I got webbed in. But to be honest, now that I know that that's like the bare minimum that I need to do in hard will, that's pretty good. I can probably consistently do hard will now. And then I did GPQ yesterday. Let me show my score. This is like the one GPQ that I didn't record, but I got 4.3k. I saw the score right here, but yeah. My new highest score, 4,333. That is without the Tobin buff as well. So I'm very, very pleased about that. But you know what? Why don't I take a break from all this action today and go ahead and play some Dawn Warrior before I get into all like the tactical relay stuff and whatnot. So with tactical relay, what I got going on at the moment, I guess, is well, it's looking like that I'll get the growth potions in about 2 days after today. So 3 days of dailies, including today. So 2 days later, I'll get the growth potions and I'll hit like 222 on the Dawn Warrior. For the 5k reward, I'm getting 20 rainbow flames. So I'm just gonna claim that on my Dawn Warrior and use it on the Fafnir weapon because I'm gonna do CRA on it today. I at least want to do C-Vel first. But I think it might just be time to go ahead and get those weeklies on that character done. Maybe do a little bit of funding and have whatever money I have from here, from that I got from dailies and the hard will solo. So I'm at 1.3 bill now. Still have C Gloom and H Dark left on top of H Lucid. So it's like I gotta do one of those bosses each day. I'm probably only going to give hard Lucid that one shot this week. It's too hard to tell. I really don't know. Considering I also only have one Tobin or 2 Tobin buffs left. One of them is gonna be for hard Lucid, and then another one might be for one of the Tenebrous bosses. I can't really afford to I guess mess around too much. I don't really know. I'm not sure what I was getting with that. The 4k reward is 20 Meister cubes. I'm not sure if I'm gonna throw that on like the Darknell or the Dawn Warrior or something. But today is also special because Odium levels up today. Odium is going to level 3, so I definitely want to get my level 3 Odium symbol before I fight hard Lucid for sure. I want to get all the damage that I can get, even though it's only 200 flat stat. Sucks that I won't see myself cubing another 3-line item, but it is what it is. I think whenever I transfer my weapon to Fafnir, I might just use these cubes. Plus the Meister cube from Tactical Relay, because at that point it's just like might want to try to give it a shot. Also, run Arcarium on here daily. My Darknell has the Dailies, so I have the time to do it on the Dawn Warrior now, so it's like, you know, why not? And then on top of that, after doing hard will, I have 12 of these spider droplets, whereas for the Lucid droplets, where are they? I don't even know where they are, but I'm pretty sure I don't have a lot of them at all. Do I even have any? I have 0. It's because I bought the cape and I haven't cleared since I bought the cape. Oh my goodness, but I can get a shoulder replacement, which means I can Star Force the shoulder next event. Try to go for 19 stars on that. 19 or boom, see what happens first. Booming means I have to pay like 5.4 bill for a replacement though, so that's kind of ass. But anyway, let's hop on this Dawn Warrior. Oh my goodness. I just checked my attendance for Golden Chariot, and there's 10 extreme growth potions in 2 days. I just like, this slipped my mind. What am I doing next? I think I have like, what, Hero, Paladin, 3 strength classes left I need to do. And it's Hero, Paladin, and Xenon. These will be the first 200s that I go after during the haste event. But it looks like, I'll probably pop the Hero next. So, it looks like that the Hero will probably be just about maybe level 200 by the end of Tactical Relay. Maybe. I don't think I will be 200, but I'll probably be in the 190s. And I am at 6574. So once I get this done and I start potting the Hero in a couple of days, I will definitely break past 6.6k, which will be very good. And the best part is I still have one more character to make for the total level. So I can be 7k like very soon, starting off of haste. But then the push from 7k to 8.5k is going to be like, it's going to be tough. It's going to be very tough. Also, shout out to a viewer of mine, Oreo. He mentioned that Cosmic Burst could be autoed. I didn't even know that. Legit, you right click it, it goes from manual to auto. And when it's on auto, whenever you have the maximum amount of stacks, whether it be 5 or 10 while this hyper is active, it just goes off on its own. Like, that's such good information. I was worried about that so much while I was bossing. So anyway, let's go ahead and get that bossing kit up on this character, since I pretty much immediately want to do some bosses. We'll get crit damage to 8. Oh, no, I want boss damage to 10. I think this is better than just 1 crit damage, maybe. I just want to take a drop coupon for C-Vel, and then that'll be about it. These will be all the buffs I use, I suppose. Let me also level up my symbol to 3 over here. And I should probably start doing... Oh, 4. 4. Oh, I did dailies on here one day during Tactical Relay. So I was just like, okay, you know, I'll do the latch dailies, get that done, because I had to kill 1,000 mobs anyway, so... Meso, get it! And then now it's level 4, which is already a higher level than Choo Choo. So that's 300 more stat, 9.4k, not too bad. Probably extremely close to doing normal Lotus on here, actually. Can definitely get it done within like a week. But also, I've been doing my Von Leons either. I've been slacking on this character for a while, ever since this event started pretty much. I need to get my head back in the game and get myself situated. I'll probably aim for a CPAP clear on here sometime this week. Hopefully I have the hands to do that, because CPAP can be quite the difficult boss fight. And then I have an extra note slot, don't really know what to put in there for now, so I just do combat orders. Let me see, combat orders looks disgustingly good. Hold on. This is more mastery, more attack. Is this more final damage? I don't think there's much of a difference here at 31. This is more IED and more boss, okay. More stance, I'm already at 100. It is kind of whatever with that. Okay. It's like not bad in general. I mean, more damage on the skills and stuff, you know, more stat from Maple Warrior. I don't think this really changed much at all, though. I was really hoping this skill would get better by a little bit, but it doesn't look like it did. I'll still run it anyway. Alright, C-Vel. Let's do this thing. Honestly, I think I might get more taking Phantom Link than some of the current links that I have. But, I'll look into that after this fight. I'm so bad at this job. 4.5 minutes in, I'm already at 3 lives. I keep forgetting to use the iframe, because, like, back in my day, Scania series type beat, what the heck? Oh. The iframe wasn't a thing with 6 crossing, so I'm like forgetting it's like actually real, so I gotta get used to it. I really died to poison damage. This game sucks. I'm gonna die out of C-Vel for real. Let me pop my job coupon anyway. It's okay, I'll kill him here. I really do not need to pop this burst for this part, but it's just kind of like whatever. No bind yet. Just go ahead and wait for him to come up. We got Cosmos at 10 seconds. Really just full on bursting the dude down when he's at 7% left. Because that's completely necessary. I'm gonna blow up the sun so I don't die to anything. But yeah, 6.5 minute run. A lot faster, but dang, I could have played a bit better than that. I'm going to make my Fafnir weapon though, because I have 20 tokens. So obviously you want a 2-handed sword. Pretty sure we have the 1-handed sword option, but absolutely not. No way. Not a chance. So get that, and then bam. This flame sucks. That's why I got the tactical relay flames. Let's see how this goes. Can I roll like tier 6 on it? Oh my god. I don't even know what 42 is on Fafnir. I think that's like tier 5. And 55 is tier 6. Man, that attack flame is not good. Everything else is really good though. That's 15% damage. I just might have to play it back with this. What can I say, man? What can I say? It just might have to be it. Transfer. Dang, that is so much damage. This weapon actually gives me crazy damage. It's actually insane. We will go ahead and do that, and then boom, Fafnir is done. Let's give it the 12 stars. I really hope I don't fail. Alright, good. Our range is like 10% higher. We gain like 70% boss damage. And I also gain like a little bit of extra IED as well. So it's just crazy. Crazy good. Might do HMAG. Because I really want to get that Tyrant Cape. I really want to get that Tyrant Cape. No shot I died too many times in HMAG, right? Oh yeah, link skills. What am I using? Adele. Really? Adele over Phantom on this class of my crit rate? Come on now. hard mode. I'm doing 30 mils with 6 crossing. Oh man, I can't wait to see how much this does in total after everything is done. This is crazy. I might have to iframe this. I don't even know what's going on in this situation. Use Cosmos soon. Matter of fact, use it right now. Cosmos AB, and then just go ahead and bind. True sight again. You're out of bounds. You don't want that. Yeah, we're killing him next burst for sure. What the heck? Did the sun blow itself up? I don't even know if I pressed the button or not. But look at all that damage I did! What is this? Alright, this is when the class really starts to shine. Jesus, look at that. Brother. Also, this one I started dying too. Honestly. Goodbye, world. Doing like 40 mils with the regular attacking skill. This Fafnir weapon was like the nastiest boost. Jesus. Jesus. Man, I love Fafnir weapons. It's like playing Reboot just really makes me realize how insane the upgrades of Fafnir could be for these characters. I guess I didn't really get to experience it that much with Dark Knight because he was using Fafnir with the fake Apso. And then there's my Tyrant Cape. There it is. Oh my goodness. That was awesome. That was really awesome. Already 31k range. What the fuck? I just have to flame it now. Let me see what flames I get on this. I hope I get something stupid. 24 and 5, but I want to be stingy and reroll that. I think I could do better than that. Although that's like definitely a keeper. If I have to buy red flames to roll it again. Yeah, no, I'm 100% keeping that kind of flame. Because I have these 3 rainbows and I'm like, dang, I ain't got much else I want to use it on. So I want to see if I can hit something with these rainbows. But it's starting to look like I'm not going to hit something with these rainbows. Ah, man. I guess that's a keeper. 2-line main pot. Okay, we will 3-line it. Epic pot. Okay, first try. Good. I'll just keep for 6%. How much more did that give me? Like 13k more range? It's okay. Like I said, we're just going for 6% and then stopping there. 74k range total boost on the Tyrant Cape. 9.6k stat now. Lovely. Yeah, no, this character 8. This character 8. Get myself a little bit more IED and I'm pretty sure I already have no more Lotus in the bag. So long as I don't play in it like I did with Seafell. Gonna do something crazy with this gentleman over here. I'm gonna need a second though. Here goes. I am not ready for this. I really use everything. Boom. Just go ahead and blow it up already, dude. Oh my goodness. Jesus. Let me do Arcane with this shop coupon while it's active. Today just might be the day. Today just might be the day I get a real life second pendant. But we'll see about that. We will see about that. I did not get a real life second pendant. I got a primal essence. What? I'm gonna do Von Leon as well, so I can keep up with these accessories. I gotta do Von Leon and Arcarium every single day. Von Leon, Arcarium, and probably Arcane Dailies for a wee little bit. I use that really. Bomb plan. You know how he does that weird little portal warp at around like 40% health? Yeah, we'll try to take him down to about that much. And then once he's at that much, we're gonna bind him, and then we're gonna see if I can burst him to death. So let's go ahead and use these skills right now. I really hope I pull this off. He's what, 70? He's gonna start jumping. Yeah, there's definitely a jump right here. Die. Cosmos soon, Cosmos soon. He's at 48. Let me just here. We'll bind right now. And then Sun. Load him now. Easiest boss ever. I don't think I can speedrun Queen the way I did Von, but I'll try my best. Give it a little bit. I want to go back over here. Alright, here we go. Oh shoot, I should definitely heal up manually. This is a little tough. A little bit. Yeah, doesn't look like I'll be able to, but still do a decent amount of damage. Use Cosmos now. Maybe. This is stupid. I don't like this game. What? Of all the phases you could have went into, bro. No, unbelievable. I really don't understand. Just blind. Blow it up. This game is terrible. Okay, still about a 2-minute fight though, so like not entirely horrifying. I got 4 more weekly bosses left. I'll go ahead and do those right now. Everything is done now. That should be 11 crystals. 13. Whatever. 466 mil. Not too bad. Can't wait to get that 130 something mil from CPAP though. So only thing I have left to do on this character is dailies, and then that's it. Let me look at the relay missions though. This is 1k mobs and this is 3 elite mobs. I can knock. Yeah, I'll probably just do the dailies on here during tactical relay. Just knock them both out at the same time. But yeah, I think get the Tobin buff and maybe rearrange my Legion a little bit. And I'm probably already at the min damage spec for normal Lotus. I don't know if I want to try it this week though. I'm gonna save that for next week. I'm doing CPAP later, and then that'll be that. And by later, I mean within the next couple of days. Level 3 Odium. I have the money here. 331 mil. Bit expensive, but I'll pay for it. Lucid. I got everything on properly this time. I don't think I'm gonna clear, but we try our best here, don't we? What the heck? There is a shield here, right? A bubble thing. I'm surprised I didn't die there. Oops. .5 minute P1. Pace is good, easy clear, no sweat. Y'all aren't ready for the hard part. This is phase 1 and phase 2 is not what the problem is. It might drop one. Again! How does this keep happening? This is Buccaneer. Oh, snap. Cheap. That's gonna kill me. I can freely go. And use the will skill. Too long! Dang, dude. Why is this fight so fucking hard? It's crazy class gap. Granted, that wasn't a perfect entry into the phase, but even if I played a little bit better, I still don't think I would have cleared. My goodness. Lucid has beaten me back into the tower. How unfortunate, even though I'm only doing one run tonight. Out of a run for box 41. Where's the box? Oh, I don't have it. I gotta go get it from the thing. Crisis HM. Wait, this might be it. This might be a good for Dojo. What level is this Crisis HM? I would check. Oh, it's a 1. Who cares? Ah, man. I forgot yesterday's daily tactical relay rewards. Oh, well. Oh, well, it'd be like that. I still get the points for everything, though, so I mean, that's mainly what matters the most. I just have to say goodbye to 4 Odium symbols because I can't seem to be able to behave. I'm, like, really sad. It's day 209, and still a little upset about the hard Lucid run that I did. But that's kind of just how I sort of expected it to be. It was 6.8% before I timed out in Phase 3. 6.8% to go. Obviously, I could have played better. I always could play better. I never have a perfect run, no matter how hard I try. But there are some things I also didn't really care about. I think the biggest, most important thing is timing Fatal Strike with Howling Fist. If I time Fatal Strike with Howling Fist, that gives me the highest probability to clear the fight. I'm not gonna do that. I just think it's really, really annoying to have to try to time something like that. In the meantime, I was recommended Boss Slayer 2, which I'm going to go ahead and look for over here right now. This is Boss Slayer 1. This is Boss Slayer 2. Okay, so Boss Slayer 2 is 50% boss damage for 10 seconds on a 2-minute cooldown. That doesn't even sound that bad. Timing this will also feel really weird as well, because what am I going to do? Slot it out and then slot it back in for Phase 3? And then it's like the moment I slot it in, the next thing I hit something, even with Door of the Deep, it's going to trigger the duration already. So I'd have to time it with like the clock or something. But then again, that's also just going to be something that I just... too frustrated to use these special notes, man. If I time it properly, I time it properly. It just happens by chance. But the haste title is in 2 weeks. So I think I'm just gonna wait another 2 weeks before I officially like try and literally clear hard Lucid, because I don't want to deal with it right now. I think I started attacking 2 seconds later, like 2 seconds late. That might have also made the difference, but you know, I spent a little too much time buffing. It is kind of what it is. I don't really think I want to try it anymore. I still have to do Sea Gloom and H-Dark this week, and I'll be doing Sea Gloom today. Also, I did not do my Dawn Warriors dailies. I basically did my latch daily, so I got the latch symbols, and then that was it. I was in the middle of Choo Choo doing the 3 elite mobs, and then I finished the mission, and I'm just like, I'm gonna log off this character. I'm just about done. But I definitely do need to maintain my daily Von Leon and Arcarium on that character, so I can get my Noble Ivia ring, as well as the Dominator pendant. But I think right now, might try to go ahead and do a Sea Gloom run. Sea Gloom with this Tobin buff. I can only claim 1 more this week, so I better clear. I better clear. I don't have any more upgrades that are waiting for me, like a symbol level or anything. Still a little sad that I missed out on the Odium symbol, or the 4 Odium symbols, but it simply be like that. Don't know how I forgot, so that's really just mostly on me. I need to make whetstones, actually. I have to wait 15 minutes before I can fight the boss. That's frustrating. So 15 minutes of being on this character. I still have my okay, I have the lesser weekly bosses that I still need to do, like Chaos Zakum and Hard Magnus and Hard Hilla and stuff. So I'll take care of all those other bosses. Okay, the bosses are done. Sold the crystals, so I am at 2.2 bill now, which means if I clear Sea Gloom, I'll be at 3 bill. And with that money, I just might maybe cube some more, cause I can't stand it. Making the whetstone I need right now, and we're ready to go. I know last week's clear was still a clear, but let's just hope I don't get into that scary predicament ever again. Losing 2 lives within the first 3 to 4 minutes of the fight was not fun. Not at all. Hoping for a better run this time, but it should be slightly better, because when I did clear, it was before I even hit 275, so it was before the Odium symbol, and some of the cubing upgrades that I made, which was on 3 items basically, so I've gained quite a bit of stat since then. But if there's anything I've learned, gaining stat isn't the biggest change to your damage, but we'll see how it goes. Forgot Ursus buff. I can't believe I did this. Now, I hope I don't get locked out, because if I get locked out, then, okay, good. I mean, I wouldn't be screwed anyway. I can just open up the tab for a GPQ and then go there. So it doesn't even matter. We are statted up. It begins. First death this early on is not good. This is pretty freaking terrible. It just might happen again. Our death just completely ruined the plans that I had for this run. Oh well, it'd be like that. Play better. That's my second death, just lasers like that, man. Ridiculous. I had this crazy dodge and then I like hit the tip of a stun ball. So stupid. I'm gonna die out. Just got hit by a tentacle straight on my ass during the darkness. It's up. It's really up. Crazy outruns forward like this on you. It'd be like that. Another week, another scare. Oh my goodness. I feel like if I could pop off with one more Howling Fist, I'm gonna clear. But, oh jeez, dude. Oh, brother. Okay. I was really close on that one. I think Resistance Link carries me for the rest of that. Play it safe for the remainder of it. You'll have Howling Fist on the next opening. You will use your Risk Taker Ring, and you will clear. Okay. You will do no otherworldly stupid damage takes between now and then. You see a blue ball? Blink. Up in the air. Eat it, get stunned by it. You're good. Okay. Swap to Risk Taker. Heroes will if you have to. I'm using Greater Will. My goodness. Still not out yet. This should be it though. God, every week, bro, this fight be scaring me, man. This fight scares me. I don't know how much of it I can take. But that's third clear right there for Sea Gloom. Oh my goodness. Glad I got that out of the way. Oh wait, gotta stop this. And then another drop ring, wherever it may be. It's over here. Chilling with the seed rings. Alright, HS is on. Actually, let me move HS to a higher level spot. I'll have her replace Rope Lift. It's 2% more drop, but it is what it is. Maybe that might just make the difference of me getting Castella earrings. Sea Gloom clear number 3 and we still can't get these earrings. We got 1 Sea Gloom, or 3 Sea Glooms and 1 H Dark. I think Castella earrings might be real difficult. I mean, every other piece of the Dawn set is, but dang. Do I have the money to 27 my shoulder right now? No. But I have Spirit. 44 red cubes in my inventory. And then I'm going to go ahead and buy 200 more. And then that's all. So basically 244 red cubes. But again, on the last 50, we have to settle for 21 again. I just about have a bone to pick with y'all Cuban motherfuckers out there. Because, like, I don't know how some of y'all prefer doing this over Star Force, and I don't see the appeal. I don't. Is it because you can't blow up the item? I don't give a fuck. This sucks. This actually sucks. I know I'm not entirely too deep in the shoulder, I feel like, but the belt was terrible. The ring and the black bead mark were okay. Those weren't bad at all. I especially... I'll take my tone and go somewhere else. Y'all win for now. You Cuban people win for now. But wait till I come back. 43k stat with an Oz ring now. Pretty good. Not bad. What am I without the Oz ring? 44.1. Almost 44.2. Dang. Well, I'm gonna take care of Tactical Relay. It's day 6 of Tactical Relay now. So basically, we are just back to the day 1 missions. Because pretty much the required jobs, they move back a space every day. So we have Pirate here, Warrior here. Tomorrow we'll have Warrior here for mission 1 and then Mage here for mission 2. And we'll just keep on doing that. So I'm gonna go ahead and take care of this. Dailies are done for the day. And yes, I did claim the Tactical Relay rewards on my Dawn Warrior. No, Oh, my Bucc! So we're good. I'm sorry, I'm just on the Dom over here right now. It's just, mine's over the place. But, I'm glad I got the symbol dailies done. Tomorrow, I can level up everything but Latch. I mean, if I do Dreambreaker, I can level this up. But I'm in no rush. Actually, tomorrow's the last day of the week. So, I just might get it just so I can do CPAP. Even though it's probably not even needed at all. I can maybe hit like 9.9k stat with it. I also get the Typhoon potions tomorrow. Not Typhoon, but the level 210 potions, because those are better to use at 220. And I'm going to hit 222 with those, which will be very nice. But anyway, I got a little bit of time left for the night, so while I do have this time, I'm going to go ahead and do my Dark Knights weeklies, just to get those out of the way. So all I have left tomorrow is normal Lucid on the Bucc, as well as a hard Darknell attempt if I fail I'm doing normal, and then CPAP on the Dawn Warrior. So I'm only down to about 467 mil right now, but I think I should be up at 1.4 bill after I do everything on here. It should be pretty close to a bill, so I'll say about 1.4 bill. I might just barely be at like 2 bill after tomorrow. It depends on if I clear Darknell or not. Forgot to transfer my pets, but yeah, safe to say I probably will not use that money to cube. If anything, I could squeeze in some bosses like on the first day of the week. You know, the bosses I don't really have to like struggle too hard with, like hard Lotus, hard Damien, normal slime, rest of the bosses on here. Maybe even do the Dark Knight bosses tomorrow, get as much money as possible without going through any of the hard boss trouble, and cubing the shoes, because the shoes are up next. But the shoe cubing content is gonna be saved for episode 36. I think I'm done with cubing for the rest of this episode now. I gotta save up a little bit before I go at it again. And then I've been thinking about keeping my CRA top. My hat is 24 and my pants are 27, so obviously I don't have to touch the pants. I don't know, I don't want to cube a 24% for a 27. That's just mainly because, well, I don't feel like I'm ready to do it at the moment. I think my gains would be better if I just saved up the Star Force instead. I don't mind cubing the 21s because getting 6% strength is a pretty decent boost, whereas getting only 3%, spending the same amount of money, maybe even more, probably isn't worth it. So the non-replaceable 24s will be kept for the time being. I completely forgot about the tactical relay mission. I hit to the boss and I got that pop-up. I'm just like, dang, I'll take that real quick. And I got an MVP. But I have so many MVPs in the Bucc, and I'm pretty sure some of them are going to start expiring. And I'm like, I don't know if I have time to do all this grinding at the moment. This is messing me up over here. But I'm 2 out of 3 now, so let me go ahead and finish the rest of my bosses. My last boss, Cygnus. Because they unified the rooms, and I normally just go in and I hit enter pretty much to go in, I went into easy mode. And I'm like, no, I want to leave. I want to enter normal mode. I'm not supposed to go into easy mode. Turns out... oh my goodness. I had to wait 30 minutes into normal mode. Also, I'm not sure if this is true or not, but I feel like this change made easy mode require pre-quest. Don't quote me on that, but I have a hard feeling that it did. Which wouldn't really be so good, but I just kind of see it as whatever. So other than Cygnus, I'm done with everything. And I did daily bosses as well, so I'm at 939 mil. And Cygnus gives me how much money? Or is it 45? Okay, so I wouldn't even be put at 1 bill anyway. I'll be at like 984, 985 mil. Still not bad, nevertheless. I will take this money and I will use it. I'll also open the MVP that expires tomorrow, or in 2 days rather, and I'll put that in the storage. But yeah, all I have left to do for the day now is Ursus, and I gotta remember to do Cygnus on here tomorrow, and then, or just anytime later tonight if I'm still up. And then tomorrow it's hard Darknell. Last day of the week, day 210. It's kinda late. I've done Ursus already, that's how late it is. I haven't done anything else. Why do I do this to myself, man? So it's always on the last day of the week too. Yeah, I swear, it's ridiculous. But as I would like to start off the day, hard Dunkel. Jesus. I'm going to do my one singular hard Dunkel attempt and see if I can get away with clearing the boss. Gotta make sure I have all the material that I need. So job coupon over here and attack. If I fail, we run normal, and that's just that. And then I'm gonna go to normal Lucid directly after. Just kidding, I can't do Darknell yet. I gotta make whetstones. It's always down to the whetstones. I need to wait 15 minutes. I could probably just do like a normal Lucid run in the meantime. So I've never done normal Lucid with like nothing before. I'm sure it won't be like slow, but I also don't think it's gonna be that fast either. And I'm just gonna go in with these buffs, and that's it. Does this do it? Dang. Little over 5 minutes with pretty much nothing. A lot better than being buffed up without guild skills, I'll tell you that. That is, well, obviously not a lot better than that, but it feels really good. That definitely wasn't bad at all. The way I still don't feel ready for Darknell, though. How much time do I have left before I can make this whetstone? 6 minutes? Dang! This game is too hard. I guess I'll just go do my other daily bosses. Here goes. Another week without a Twilight Mark. Maybe I'll get it from Hard Roll next week, but who knows. A stamp. Please, Maple Gods, please let me kill Hard Lucid in 2 weeks with the Ace title. I beg of you. Okay, Monster Park. I was just making sure I didn't have to like save a daily boss or anything. I still have 59 crystals left to sell. I don't even know why I was so concerned, but I just got through with my daily bosses, so please. Okay, time to lose my mind at Dunkel. Dunkel is now currently the only Tenebrous boss on the hard mode, / chaos of course, where I still only have 1 clear for it. I've got 3 Gloom clears and 2 Hilla clears. I need to get Dunkel clear number 2. Tell you what though, this is really about to be one hell of a ride. I hope this goes well. Really do. Alright, here goes everything. Just got sniped by a pirate while my potions were on cooldown. Goodness, that's very unfortunate. I cannot get past the 10-minute mark deathless, but that's already it's already a sign of bad news. Just got comboed. Stun ball completely messed me up. Not a good sign. This is not, no, it's up, it's over. I'm like shrieking deaths. I was on such a good like little like thing for the first 9 minutes of the fight, then it just fell flat. Oh man, I normally like to say that Hilla is harder on KMS just because, you know, no healing fams, but no, this fight's worse. This fight's way worse. That's a given, but like damn, this is also just a really bad run. Stun ball again for the FMA. That's bro. No. Not happening. Who knows, maybe I'll get a Stellar Earrings from normal. We'll love to have a week where I can clear this boss again. Jesus. Just got hit by a knockback and died out. That's 2 fails in a row in this boss. It's tough. Oh well, maybe next week. For the sake of my own sanity, I really don't allow more than 1 try a week on these bosses. If it takes me more than 1, I don't even want to bother. And that's really just that. That's just going to be the rule. I think that's just going to be the rule going forward. Because my mind can't take it. It really can't. I'm like gonna lose it for real. We'll probably be able to run normal in like 10 minutes. See if I could just find like a Mod Spark Exchange party and do some other things. Until then. On the bright side, compared to last week, I ended up... Nobody's even here. Ridiculous. I killed 1 more hard boss compared to last week. This week I killed Hard Lucid. Not counting Lotus and Damien, of course. Those are already givens. I killed... I didn't kill Hard Lucid, by the way. I killed Hard Will. I killed Hard Will, Sea Gloom, and Hard Hilla. So those 3 were down. But Lucid and Dunkel... Yeah, no. Don't know what I did on my clear run. Really wish I can repeat that someday. But you know, maybe I'll get a little bit better and the fights will go a lot faster. But I would really like to be able to clear that boss every week. But until then, if I can't, well, I can't. Also, why even add this matchmaking system? They added this with Tactical Relay, the update. I've been using this every day until I was able to find a party and not one time was I able to match up with the party around my level range. It hasn't happened, and I don't think it ever will. Not even on Luna. Okay, it's normal mode time. Say that with the most utter disappointment possible. I swear, bro. I swear. Can I even enter? Yeah, I can. This character peaked in episode 31. All following episodes, it fell off immediately. And he's not dead. Okay, he dies. He dies. He dies right there. How am I supposed to get the stellar earrings from this? I don't. That's just how it is. I don't. Boom. Well, you know, MVP is fine, I suppose. Even though I'm like hardly even use them at all. See how much I made off bosses today? 728. This is 843. I'm just gonna stay salty about it. And then the Dark Knight Mesos. 200, not 200, 2.36 bill. Not too bad. This is not enough money to cube the shoe. I was thinking about it, but I'm like, nah, this ain't enough money. Well, I guess with that, just leaves off Tactical Relay. And then when I do Tactical Relay at 7k, and then when I hit 7k, finish all the dailies and stuff, I'll be playing the Dawn Warrior. Doing dailies on that, and doing the CPAP run. And then I'm probably gonna end it off there. Let me also claim this 6,000 point symbol reward, because this is really useful. Claiming my 20 Odium symbols, and let me see where this puts me at with 31 out of 141. So that's what, 110 more symbols. That's 22 days off of dailies. But of course, extra symbols from Tactical Relay and Haste don't really make it count. This is eventually going to catch up to Hotel. Then I'm gonna have to do what I did with my arcane symbols and split it between the two, which will be very interesting. Tactical Relay is finally done for the day, but before I can do anything else, I still need to do Grandis and Tenebris on my Bucc, and I'm pretty sure that's all that I have left on that character. I say that's all that I have left, but we all know how long Odium takes. Man. I finished my Grandis and Tenebris dailies. Honestly, these feel like they take forever. It's tough. But before I play the Dawn Warrior, I'm accepting these Tactical Relay missions real quick. I have some extreme growth potions that I want to transfer over to the Kaiser, I believe. Yeah, I got 2 of them here, and then open up this Golden Chariot, get 10 more, so I've got 12 potions. But I'm pretty sure I'm only going to be using 4. Wait, is that another one? Okay, 13. So I have 9 more at least for the next class that I still have to level up to 141, by the way. Very excited for my 18th level 200 character. That is halfway or half the amount of 200s I'd want for my 8k grid. But if I want to hit 8.5k, I gotta get 6 more than that. So it's 36 for 8k and then 42 for 8.5. Just because of how the whole, you know, level shenanigans will work out for it. Let's use these 3. With any luck, I'll hit 199. Of course, lower level I am, the higher chance there is. 20%, it's only gonna get lower than that, so I highly doubt I'm gonna hit it. No way, not a chance. Yeah, gotta pop open the 10 pack. Now, if only I didn't miss that one day. If only I didn't miss that one day. It would have been very nice. This is actually like literally the most difficult part of doing all of these mules. You spawn these scrapyard mobs during the quest line, and then you gotta kill them, and it's just like, dang, this is actually gonna be really hard. Give me final transformation. Transform and just use Giga Slash. See how it goes. Okay, this is taking forever. What the heck? At least it wasn't as bad. I wasn't taking too much damage. Alright, easy level 200. I like how I'm still transformed in this cutscene though. I've never seen it like this before. This is kind of funny. Okay, this should do it here. Level 200, number 18. Now for the next character, which, like I said before, I believe is still 140. Okay, yeah, hero. So I gotta go through all the stress getting this guy to 141. I'm just gonna start like the Temple of Time questline. Something ridiculous like that. And then eventually off of this, I'll probably just level up once. And then that's all I'm gonna do. Alright, this should be the level up here. There we go. I got 9 potions to use. I hope I can hit like 180. You know, 180 isn't like too off the rails, honestly. I really think 180 is definitely doable with 9 potions. But after what happened with the Kaiser, I think it was the Kaiser, I already forgot. I'm pretty sure that was the one with the really terrible luck. 175 is fine. That's about average. That's very good. That's pretty good. That's not good. Okay, so 4 potions, 10 levels. Not going to go 3 levels at 170 plus isn't even bad. I'm not gonna complain. 3 more. Ooh, wow! Look at that, dang. Okay, I don't even care. 182. Oh, 184. Okay, this character went stupid. I think it needs another like 12 average potions, or 12 potions to get to the average, and that's minimum 196, which it is whatever. But dang, 184 though, that's super good. 7 more potions from Tactical Relay. That should be minimum 191. This character's definitely not hitting 200 next week, but should be getting pretty close. It'll be like a character that can easily hit 200 on day 1 of haste with. But dang, am I gonna have to get it some gear so I can train up Parry on for a little bit and then just be done with the 190s. Dang, my Don't Worry is 42%. I like hardly do anything on here. I do dailies every other day. But anyway, 7,000 Tactical Relay mission points. This is what I was waiting for. I'm pretty sure these potions are best to use until like 224. Or the potions that I'm going to claim, which are the 219 potions. Those are best to use until about 224. Maybe 223. But, you know, I'm not really too sure. Because the 1 potion use that already leveled me up to 221. So I could maybe hit like 70% at 222. Maybe. We'll see. 74. Not too bad. I did the Latch daily, so what I'll do for now is I will go ahead and do the dailies for the other regions. So Choo Choo, Road of Vanishing, and then I kind of want to do a Dreambreaker run just so I can get this to 5 and hit floor 10, or after hitting floor 10. But nah, I won't stress it. I don't want to do Dreambreaker on this character. Arcane dailies are done, so I'll just go ahead and level up these 2 symbols over here, since that's all I can level up. And then I need to swap over to my bossing Lynx and Legion, because I'm about to do Von Leon, Arcarium, and then I'm going to do CPAP. Also Legion check after all of that. 6,625. We finally broke through that 6.6k barrier. The first thing I want to do during haste, after I get my Hero and Paladin and Xenon to 200, since I still need to do those 3, is work on all my dex jobs. And I want to make a Windbreaker, a Wind Archer. So that'll be my 42nd and final character that will affect the total level. So I'll gain like 200 easy levels off of that. So if I finish these 3 characters and then do a Wind Archer to 200, I'll be at like 6.96. Which is of course very, very close to 7k. But I don't even know why I'd be so excited about hitting 7k anyway, because I only just get 1 more character for the grid. Alright, let me run these bosses back real quick. I am 9.8k stat in the bossing build. I don't think that this character is ever going to be 10k stat ever. And the Dominator Pendant is not here. But okay, it's CPAP time. If I can do CPAP within like, I want to say 10 minutes or less, or no, we'll try for 8. If I can do 8 minutes, I can probably do Lotus. 86 IED, best I got for it. Now, I wish somebody would use Guild Blessing. I'll wait like a minute or 2. They just use Ursus. Okay, I don't see it, and I'm getting impatient, so it's PAP time. At least I have like 85 plus IED. I don't think I want to run. I would want to run if I didn't have about 85. So, yeah, honestly, just hope this goes well. I had to turn my settings down so I could see the clock above my head for whenever I had to do the thing. And I don't have Hero's Will as a visible cooldown on here. I should probably put that there. It begins. I'll probably refrain from using, Actually, nah, here's what I can do. I'll pop everything. And then, now that that's happened, I'll bind. Oh, I didn't blow anything up. Okay, phew. I thought I blew something up. Let me put that down. We're good. Damage is on the bit of the low side. I forgot to swap out our Del for Phantom. Goofy as hell, honestly. I don't really understand. But it's all good, But just use Cosmos and AB right now. As long as my Cosmos can, you know, have a little good reach over here. Here, just break it. Oh, Jesus. I'm about to will this one, because, like, I'm not really paying attention. And then the True Sight probably was even off for a little bit. So now I'm just like, dang, this is gonna be a little tough. It's a little bit tough. It's at 65% though, after the initial burst. And I'm doing like 40 mils, so at the end of the day, it's really not that bad. What? That hit me? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, that's news. Very interesting. I died in CPAP. Unbelievable. Who does that? Okay. Moving on forward. My Equinox dash is up, so I can like move out the way ASAP. If the lasers hit me, then I get to iframe. I have the 45-second iframe up. Spawn this pool. Okay, this thing's here. Pay attention. 13. Okay, pop one now. That's fine. That'll do. Let me make sure I True Sight. Move over. Don't let the tips touch. Move over. Alright, we're good. We're good. Cosmos AB every time it's up, even though I'm probably gonna get stunned here. It's all good. Oh! Nice. Not bad, not bad. Well, I mean, no, it is terrible. I already died. But, like, yeah, no. 2.5 minutes and it's 50%. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Ooh, I thought I was gonna hit, caught up on that thing. We do not want that to happen. Dang, this crit rate is so terrible. I see why y'all go for a crit rate. I see why y'all go for a crit rate on like inner ability. Jesus, it's awful. 18. 25. Okay. It's a few seconds off. Oh snap! I thought I could get away without having an iframe. I don't know why I'm saving my iframe so much, but it's about that time. You already know what time it is. Can't be caught dying out in CPAP. Have that go off. Your sight isn't even on. Bad non-warrior player. Oh! Close now. 55, 29. Was that 26? I assume so. Should be good. Okay, I think it's time to pop these skills. If we are way past due on that. Cosmos is already up. I'm gonna wait till like the last 20-ish% to see if I can pull that off. Okay, good. I didn't go too far. What? I framed and I got caught up. What? Need to use Epic Adventure. You know what? It's time. It's time. Let me just Cosmos real quick. Get the whole 10-stack piece going. We'll probably have to break this right about now, because he's gonna go and do the thing. He's gonna do the thing. My iframe's on cooldown. This is a really bad situation for me. Okay, he did the thing. That's actually very good, because I don't think I would have been able to get through that. But we go up here, 4 hours. That gets me that, and another 10 minutes. That gets me that. 2 hours. Get the 2 hour. Brings me over here. And then that does not work. 4 hour. You know what? 27 hours. Perfect. Now I can just chill here. The only thing that's probably gonna be up is Cosmos. And it's not even gonna like automatically be up by the time CPAP comes back, but it makes me feel safer, and that's all that matters. Okay, let's go. The True Sight went off. Oh! Yikes. That's tough. Okay, I resisted the thing. Woo! Living on the edge over here. Okay, I have nothing to defend myself from whatever's gonna happen right here, so if I die, then it's really just like that. It's really just like that. Okay. Okay, phase 2. Finally. 6 minutes in phase 1. It's okay. See, I should be able to end off with this upcoming burst, though. Please don't teleport me, by the way. I have nothing to defend myself if it teleports. There we go. Alright, you're free to teleport me now. Hyper skills. V skills very shortly. On this pool up here. Should probably go down to the bottom. Okay. CPAP, not too bad. I could definitely get away with the Deathless run. But, you know what? I'm a little tired. I'm gonna blame it all on that. You already know how it goes. We got the V skills popping off. Don't forget True Sight. You're losing so much damage if you don't have True Sight on. 10 stack puddles. Yeah, it's probably... the one up there is probably hitting it. Oh, Jesus. Cosmos is a long cooldown. Okay, that's not good. Well, we'll just bind it right now. I think I'll be able to kill it with this. And then, kablam. We blow up the sun, and then CPAP dies. Got a little over 7 minutes. I think this character is good enough for Lotus. Pretty much. Min damage clear. Just gotta live the whole fight, which I really don't think is gonna be that hard anyway. Let me get my 133 mil though. And then that's that. I'm always trying to look at like my gear, and just in case there's anything I want to improve, but it's just like I don't know. I don't really see anything that I care about becoming better at on this character. So yeah, I think everything's pretty much is mostly done for now. And then I'll just use what I got to mess up Lotus, hopefully. I'm actually 9.9k stat with combat orders, so whenever I level up my life symbol tomorrow, I'm literally 10k stat, so I'll be doing Lotus at 10k stat. Oh my goodness, I've finally done everything that I'm supposed to do for tonight. So, checklist, I'm gonna record that tomorrow to close off the episode. Tactical Relay is halfway over, so we are now pretty much starting off the second half of Tactical Relay, and I have a week to get to 12.5k Maple points from Tactical Relay, which, you know, I gotta keep on doing every day till the very last day of it, and then after that we have Haste. But looking at this checklist, major equipment gains that pretty much happened this week was getting the Black Bean mark to, it was going to get the 27% strength pot, which I'll probably just go ahead and check that off because that's pretty much just about done. I won't be touching that Black Bean mark very likely ever again. And then I got the shoulder done cubing too, but I still have to Star Force it, so I can't check that off. And I'm now officially switching directions from 21 Star Dawn. Okay, not 23, Jesus. From 21 Star Dawn to 22 Star Dawn. Because I cannot personally settle at 21 on an item like Dawn Set. Arcanes and Slime Ring are different because I already have them equipped. So I kind of want to get them up a little slowly. So I think, yeah, that's why I'm still just mainly stopping at 19 for the Arcanes. Very unlikely that I'll get full 22 Dawn. Very, very unlikely. But we'll just have to see what happens. Trying to get to that road of Guardian Angel Slime on Chaos mode is very difficult because I still need to gain a lot more damage before I can actually do it. And then once I start soloing that, then I'll be able to consider going for 22 stars on the Slime Ring. But until now, it has to stay at 17. If I get a drop from normal, like I said, 19 stars will be attempted. It is not going past 19 until I kill Chaos. Ring of Restraint, Oz will probably be on hold again for the next 3 weeks. Because I probably won't do any runs at all next week. And then Haste is already a given for me to not do any runs at all, because we're going to be way too focused on the Legion grind instead. But that's pretty much all there is to cover. Nothing else. But that's it. Here's to a better week of bosses though. I hope things going forward won't be too bad. I sincerely do. We just gotta put in a lot of effort in some of the things I'm doing, you know, trying to get past the curve that I'm currently at, getting these dawn pieces. I know it's not looking too good for me right now, but I'm not gonna give up my hope because that's all I got. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.